Hello, and welcome to today's story. Now, in the UK, in October, we celebrate Black History Month. And in my local library, where I usually pick up my books, I saw a little display for Black History Month. And this is the book that I saw that caught my eye, Luna and the Sky Dragon. And it's by Bethan Walvin. Now, it's not quite Black History Month kind of book, but anyone that knows me knows I love dragons. So I had to read it. So I will get another book for Black History Month, but this one, let's read it. Are you ready? Let's read. For as long as Luna could remember, Luna had heard about the spirits who lived in the sky. There was one spirit who was said to be the most powerful of all, and that was the Sky Dragon. Legends said that the Sky Dragon was banished to the sky after a battle because of his fiery breath and quick temper. But Luna wasn't interested in legends. Instead of huddling around the fire telling stories, she loved to gaze through her telescope on clear nights. Meddling in the spirit realm will bring no good, the villagers told her. But Luna paid no attention. She could see the planets, stars, and other worlds above, and she knew there was more to discover. But there was no one to share her love of stargazing with. When the villagers saw a huge white streak in the sky, they were afraid. Look, the sky dragon's claws have torn open the sky. He must be angry. Did somebody walk under a ladder? Perhaps it's a sign. It wasn't the sky dragon, Luna said. That's just a strip of bright stars that are part of our galaxy. But the villagers trembled and shook. The next day, when the weather turned gloomy, the villagers were afraid. Look, the sky dragon is crashing and bashing amongst the clouds. What did we do? He must be very angry. That's ridiculous, said Luna. That's not the sky dragon. It's just a thunderstorm. But the villagers were trembled and shook. Once the storm had stopped and the clouds had cleared, the sky was dark and quiet, perfect for stargazing. Tonight was special as Luna's calculations showed that something exciting was about to happen. Look up, Luna told the villagers, and you will see a magnificent sight. Looking towards the stars, sorry, looking towards the clouds, the villagers saw the moon had vanished. The sky dragon has eaten the moon, the villagers marveled. He must still be angry. Who was whistling at night? Who lit a candle with their eyes closed? The villagers asked one another. Shadow. The sky, the sky dragon didn't eat the moon. It's just moved into the earth's shadow. It's called an eclipse. But don't worry, it will show up again soon, said Luna. The moon soon reappeared, and the villagers rejoiced and thanked the sky dragon for its safe return. Luna was fed up. The sky dragon had nothing to do with it, she said to herself. She wished she could make the villagers understand. Luna was sulking in her observatory when she heard shouting outside. Look, shouted the villagers. It's the sky dragon's fiery breath. We're all doomed. Somebody must have been saying some bad things about the sky dragon. What shall we do? Luna had to admit the unusual object in the sky did look like a fiery breath of a dragon. But Luna believed there was an explanation for everything, so she got hard to work. Eventually, she emerged from her observatory. I believe it's a wandering star, she told the villagers, and it's wandering away from us, not towards us. But the villagers still trembled and shook. Luna could see how scared the villagers were, so she decided to show them the sky the way she saw it. Luna opened the doors to her observatory and invited everyone in. She shared her ideas with the villagers. She showed them her notebooks, and they took turns looking through her telescope. And in turn, Luna listened to the tales the villagers told, not just of the sky dragon, but about all the marvelous creatures who lived in the sky. When the morning came, the villagers nervously peeked outside and found the wandering star was nowhere to be seen. Luna was happy. Not only had she made her very own discovery, she had shared her love for the wonders in the sky. From then on, the villagers often joined Luna on clear nights, and together they marveled at the stars. Luna listened to the villagers tell stories, and she taught them all she knew about the sky. Funnily enough, the sky dragon didn't mind one bit. Now, that isn't quite the end of the story. There is just a little bit more, all about the sky dragon, though. So here we go. Stories say the sky dragon was once a huge beast named Draco who lived on Earth. Draco was set upon the mighty goddess Athena by her foes, but she bravely overcame the dragon. Athena banished him to the sky to form the constellation Draco. Hmm. There's one more bit to it from the author, Bethan Wolvin. The character Luna was inspired by the ancient Greek astronomer Agelanos, who lived over 1,000 years ago. Agelanos studied the moon and understood that it appears to change shape and occasionally even disappear. She was considered a sorceress for the ability to make the moon vanish. In reality, Agelanos used her knowledge of the moon to predict lunar eclipses. Many brilliant women throughout history have had their ideas dismissed as witchcraft. I felt inspired to create Luna and the Sky Dragon to celebrate the scientific minds of women in ancient Greece. And that is the end of the story. So it really wasn't really a Black History Month kind of book. And it was more about celebrating women. And it was a tale from possibly ancient Greece. But I still liked it though. What did you think of the story? Do you think Luna was right to explain everything that happened in the sky and not put it down to a sky dragon so that the villagers could understand and not be scared? I think that was very brave of Luna, very good for her to stand up in what she believed and to show others what really was happening. What would you do in that situation? Would you think it's a dragon? So that's the end of the story. I hope you liked it, and until next time, bye for now.